pleasure to welcome in his 9th year at Northeastern, Bill Coen, who had a couple of prominent players featured there. And I guess maybe that's why some of the people are saying, this is the year for Northeastern. You're the team to beat, Bill. Is that right?
I'm not too sure about that, but I am grateful for those couple of players.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about the outlook, because after last year when you did lose a few players, a couple of key backcourt players, now this year you do get a lot of your key talent and key returnees coming back to perform a pretty good nucleus for this squad.
Yeah, we have a great wealth of experience coming back, and some key parts and guys who will emerge into some new roles. But we're very, very excited, obviously, to have Scott Etherton back and to be a centerpiece of our team, and having Quincy Ford back and healthy and ready to perform at a very high level. We're excited about that, and I think Davey Walker is ready to emerge as a player that could creep into an all-conference type performer.
Well, Scott Atherton to me is maybe the most versatile player in the CAA. He does so many things for your basketball team. I mean, he can put it on the floor, he can pass it, he rebounds, he blocks shots. He's just a good basketball player. I think a guy like that's a lot of fun to have.
Well, there's no question. I think he was 4th in the country last year in double-doubles, and anytime you have a guy that comes in night in, night out, and performs at that level, it's going to give you a chance, and Scott does that for us.
He makes everybody else better, and I think that's the best compliment you can give a basketball player.
He sure does, and like you said, he does so many things. He rebounds, he blocks shots, he takes charges. He does all the little things. Defensive Player of the Year last year, as well as being a terrific scorer.
One of the most dynamic players of the conference, Quincy Ford, who unfortunately was hurt last year, got to see you play towards the end of the year, and I know he was traveling with you, working hard to get back. What is his medical status right now? Is he full and ready to go?
He's in the best spot of his career right now, just mentally and physically. He struggled towards the end of his sophomore year and kind of tried to manage his back through exercise and so on, and then the early part of his junior year realized he really couldn't do it without surgery, and so he opted to have the surgery, and I think it was the best decision he made. He's come out of it great. To Quincy's credit, he's been very diligent about his workouts and getting himself rehabbed, and he's in the best condition of his life right now.
You mentioned David Walker, and he always struck me as kind of the glue guy. Whatever you needed. Did you need a big shot? Did you need a big stop? A block shot? He provided a little bit of everything for you.
It's funny, when he was a freshman, he was sandwiched in between two all-conference guards, and we didn't ask him to do much, but what he did at an elite level. He was a terrific assist-to-turnover guy. He really made our zone go. He was a terrific guy in ball screens and really facilitating our offense. His next year, he kind of took a huge leap forward, I felt, and became our second leading scorer and did some things. And I think, the best is yet to come for Davey. He's really had a terrific offseason and ready to go this year.
T.J. Williams is a pretty good player, too. I think he's good. He was an all-rookie team player last year, but I really saw a lot of potential in him.
Yeah, he came out as a freshman last year and earned the starting spot not too far into the season. And I thought he had the best 6 weeks in closing the year, and that's what you're kind of looking for from a freshman point guard, to really kind of learn the ropes and learn how he can contribute. And he had a really great finish to the year, and we're looking for him to build upon that.
Bill, one of the things I've always noted when I look at your roster, you really bring players in from everywhere. You're the only coach I know who ever had a guard from Cape Verde, But you've got guys from Ohio, Minnesota. Talk a little bit about how you do kind of get a very national recruiting profile for your team that's based in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, well, I think we have players from 9 different states right now currently on our roster, and I think that's just a tribute to the education at Northeastern. Our signature is the co-op program, and it's a great way to educate kids. It combines real-life work experience with classroom learning, and there's nothing more pragmatic and more effective right now. And it's made Northeastern one of the hottest schools in the country. So when you combine that with the level of play that you're going to get at the CAA, it's a very attractive opportunity for kids across the country. And then I think the icing on the cake is the great city of Boston. So when they come there, they get a great experience and really enjoy their time in college.
I also noted doing a game there recently at historic, and it is historic, Matthews Arena. it's an ice hockey arena in many regards, but you guys have made some great improvements to it to really make a great feel when you're playing basketball there.
Well, you know, obviously we made some physical improvements to the building, but I think one of the things that really has changed the atmosphere there is we moved the student body down on the court, and they really become a real effective sixth man for us. And they line 3/4 of the court, and they're right there in the middle of the action, and really get into the game, make a difference for our players. And at the end of the game, they basically form a human gauntlet and welcome our team off the floor. And I've always respected the fact that they do that on both wins and losses. And it's a great way for our guys to thank them for coming. It's a great way for the students to interact with our team.
Well, Bill, great having you with us again. As we mentioned, 9th season at Northeastern, and right now selected as the team to beat. So we wish you very, very good luck and wish you well in this upcoming season.
Thanks, guys. Enjoyed it.
Bill Coen of Northeastern University.